Excuse me.
Boker Tov. So I walked into shul this morning thinking I was not going to give it, but I had an inspiration, and here it goes. So Yom Kippur is coming, and in Vayikra, it says, Shabbat Shabbaton hilachem v'initem v'nafshotechem chukat olam. It's going to be like the Sabbath of Sabbaths this day will be, and you have to afflict your souls, and it's a chukat olam. It's an everlasting decree. So I was reading yesterday, there is this notion of Shabbat, which I never heard before, even though I've read this book 10 years in a row, and I can tell you now I forget it 9 times already. And it says that when Hashem created the world for 6 days, there was nothing left after 6 days. It wasn't going to go to a 7th day. And that's all there was. And then he created Shabbat to sustain it, to continue, so that every Shabbat, you're empowering the world again for another 6 days. So I never heard this before, and it was incredible, because I was thinking of yesterday in your Shabbat Shuvah drasha, you were talking about how we have to, there's the action and what's behind the action. So there's this notion that Neitsche said, there's no natural morality. And it's the same idea. We can think you should be a good person, you should do nice things, but that doesn't mean anything unless there's the upstairs involvement that tells you why you should be doing the good thing and that there's an intention behind it. So I was thinking that the 6 days of creation is like din. These are the 6 days of nature, and there is no rachamim in that world. And what happens is God creates Shabbat, and he says there's this whole new concept of rachamim and mercy. And so when you have Shabbat Shabbaton, Yom Kippur is a parallel to Shabbat in the sense that Yom Kippur is a day where we recharge the world for the entire year. And so that was what I was thinking this morning as I walked into shul. It was pretty cool, because I'm not sure what V'initem v'nafshotechem is, but I think it's a sense of you're actually recharging your soul for the entire year that is upcoming. So hopefully we'll have a good Yom Kippur davening, and we'll have a good connection, and we should have a great upcoming year.
Amen.